Is there any evidence that you can provide today that shows the PCR tests don't work?
Yeah, there's no scientists in this entire world who will claim that a PCR test can detect infections. PCR tests are not designed for diagnostic purposes. They're not admitted for diagnostic purposes. I've seen all the videos by the inventor of the PCR. A PCR test is a great tool. It makes things visible to the human eyes which are otherwise not visible by amplifying it, by making those molecules that you take with these swabs larger so that eventually you can see what this is all about. But they are not in any way capable of telling you anything about infections, in particular not when these PCR tests are set at more than 25 cycles. Everybody agrees, because cycles of amplification, that is. Everybody agrees, including the New York Times, which is part of the mainstream media, which, again, as Bobby Kennedy just alluded to, is apart from investing their money in the pharmaceutical and tech industry, they've also, the other side, I'm calling them, they've also invested much of their money in the mainstream media. But even the New York Times, in an article that was published in August of this year, agrees that anything beyond 35 cycles is completely and utterly unscientific and completely useless. Now, the tests we're talking about, the infamous Drosten test, which is what the so-called Professor Drosten here from Charité University in Berlin invented in order to show the world that by using these tests, you can see infections, you can detect infections. This test was used worldwide because it was pushed by the WHO as a sort of gold standard to find out about how many infections there are with COVID-19.
Fascinating stuff. Dr. Rainer Fuellmich, thank you so much for taking the time today. And personally, I wish you great luck in your lawsuit against those tech companies and their censorship. I think it's needed badly, not just in Germany, but worldwide. Thank you.